joining this call. Today, we'll be discussing about the super multiple product, which gives you an 50 up to 50x exposure, and it also gives you an intraday auto square of option. So let me start with the presentation. Two minutes. Yeah. So today we will be discussing about the intraday product, which is known as super multiple, and it has a feature like auto square off in intraday, and you also get the very high exposure that is up to 50x while trading in this product. Now, today the main agenda for this product was we wanted to make you aware about how the product works and what are the benefits of it. Also, we will be explaining you as in how to place a trade in super multiple via mobile app. Okay. Towards the end, we will also have a question and answers where we'll try to cover major of your queries or doubts. Yeah. And yes, so super multiple is something which is offered by Kotak Securities, and it has a very good demand in market. So before starting the presentation or before we jump to what the product is, super multiple, we would just understand that what are the type of retail participants in markets and which retail participants will like to use this product. So basically in retail participants, you will find there are two types of participants, where one is investor and one is trader. In case of investor, the investor normally has a long-term view. They look at the fundamental part of it, where they see the P ratio or what are the upcoming events or results within 6 months to 1 year. What is the mission of a company? What is the vision of a company? And accordingly, for a long-term period, say maybe more than 6 months period, they're ready to hold, and they try to capitalize the opportunities. While in case of short-term, traders, they have a very short-term view, maybe an intraday or within a 5 days type of a view. Okay, so the traders who normally like to trade in intraday with a very smaller movement, okay, this can be based on the events like RBI monetary policy, or if there is an event like a budget, okay, union budget, then also they try to trade. And some of these traders look at the technical levels, so they look at the support and resistance level in a particular stock or a contract and accordingly take a bet on it. They try to capitalize this opportunity by making best of it. So all those traders who want to play big in intraday, for them, this is the super multiple is a very right product, as you can get up to 50x exposure in this product. Okay, so let us understand what exactly the product is and how does it work. Super multiple, we have also named it as super multiplier. So super multiple is an intraday auto square of product which offers you up to 50 times exposure on selected scripts and contracts, and it also comes with a mandatory stop loss order. That means while placing your first leg order, you have to mandatorily place a stop loss which has to be 1% away from the limit price or the prevailing market price of the first leg order. Okay, and if your super multiple option position does not get squared off before 3:10 p.m., it will be auto squared off. So I'll just take one small example to make you all understand how it will work. Say for example, you want to buy a company called ABC for intraday. Now that stock is trading at rupees 100 as of now, and you're planning to buy it at a market price only. So you'll have to keep a stop loss 1% below that at least. So that is 99 rupees. You have to keep a stop loss trigger price, and then you have to place an order. Accordingly, your both legs will go together. The first leg will get executed. After that, the second leg will be open. And if stock is not in your favor, the stop loss get triggered. If it is in your favor, you can also place a square off or a profit book order on the upside. Okay, and this is what the convenience you get from super multiple product. Now, which are the segments this super multiple product is available? So it is available in equity cash, equity futures, and options, that is derivatives. Okay, now also to explain you all that in the intraday is a very risky trades basically in nature. So what how super multiple helps you is, it helps you to restrict your losses by keeping a stop loss while placing an order itself. So basically traders can look up to this product with an expectations of having a strict stop loss along with the higher exposure trade. Okay, so now let's understand that what are the different types of benefits you get while trading in super multiple. So the first and the major benefit you get is you get a 50x exposure in this. So how does it happen? You can place an order with 1% stop loss, and 1% will be the initial margin which will be required. That means a 2% we have already taken from you, and 50 times, that is accordingly you will be taking a position. So I'll just give you an example. You have a margin of only rupees 1 lakh. This includes both cash as well as securities. Now, while placing an order, you can place an order up to 50 lakhs, but you'll have to keep a stop loss 1% away. If you keep a stop loss more than that, then accordingly your exposure will come down. So max exposure is what you get is 50x, and you can capitalize on the market opportunities. So many a times traders try to make most of their bets, but they don't get much exposure, and that is why they lose out. So this is a product which give you a 50x exposure. Okay. The next benefit is it comes with a mandatory stop loss while placing the first leg. So now how does this help? This will help you to restrict your losses. So you play big and you restrict your loss, and you know that by this point of time, my loss is restricted and I will be able to make most of it on the upside. Next is, it is allowed only in selected stocks and contracts. Now, how this is a benefit for you? See, the stocks and contracts which are selected for super multiple are based on our risk parameters. So majorly we try to give you these stocks are selected for super multiple are very liquid in nature. So whenever you try to exit the position, in case of a liquidity, you will always get that, and you can exit the position. Whether on the upside you can place a order, profit order, or a square of order, and you can exit the position. So that is what one of the benefits. So you don't have to worry that your benefit, if you place an order and if you can't exit from the position, so that will not come into the picture. We try our level best to give you the all the stocks which are liquid in nature. Next is stop loss and book profit order. Both legs can be placed together without keeping additional margin. Now, this is one of the feature where normally whenever you trade in your current trading pattern, then either you will be able to place a stop loss or you will be able to place a square of order. If you try to place both, then you will be asked to pay more margin, whether it be on the on the third leg, especially. This doesn't happen with this product. You will have to have you can have both stop loss as well as profit book order or the square of order, both placed together without keeping additional margin. Say for example, in the previous example what I explained, at rupees 100 you have placed an order and 99 the stop loss you have kept. So you anticipate that the stock will move up to 102. So you place an order at 102. Now, while you place the square of order 102, no additional margin is required. Otherwise, it is required in other products. But in case of super multiple, it is not required. So either of them will get executed and the other order will get cancelled automatically. So again, giving an example and making you understand on that. If stock reaches 102, then the order will get squared off, making the profit of 2 rupees, and the below 99 rupees stop loss order will get cancelled automatically. So this convenience you get in super multiple, where you do not have to keep a track on your position. If you place a stop loss and book profit, I mean the square of order, and if stock touches any of them, then you have reached your you will be basically covered, or to be precise, it's like a bracket order which you are placing. So you can have a convenience of that much in super multiple. Let's take the another benefit. So another benefit for this product is first leg and book profit leg can be placed in both limit and market price. So that's the convenience you get. In many of the products, you will find that you will either be able to place limit or a market price. But here you have the convenience, whether while placing or while initiating a trade, you can either place a limit order or a market price order. Also, while selling or while squaring of the position, you will be able to place limit or market. So there is no compulsion that you have to place limit price only. So this is one of the feature is of this super multiple product, which will definitely help you to make most of it. Now, the next benefit is auto square off at 3:10 p.m. As discussed earlier, it's an intraday auto square off product. So in your example, where the stock is at 100, you bought it at 100, 99 is a stop loss you have placed, and 102 is a target you have kept, or the stop loss or a square of order to be precise you have placed. Now during the day, stock neither touched 99 nor it touched 102. So it is between that. So order remains open for the day, and you yourself did not square it off at any other price. So at 3:10, the system will square off your position, which is basically, as it is an intraday product and it has an as a 50x exposure, definitely you get this as an auto square off option, and that is how at 3:10 p.m. you will be sure that your position is not carried forward for the next day unnecessarily. Okay, so this is also one of the feature which everyone like. Basically, they want their position, they want their intraday position to get squared off in intraday only and not to get carried forward for the next day. Now it may happen sometimes where you would like to create a position, and at the end of the day or just during the day you feel that this position can be carried forward for the next day, because you may feel that you may get a better returns on the next day. In that case, we have our last benefit, which is said convert to delivery option. Now, in this feature, you can simply convert your shares to delivery for the next day by providing the required margin to it. So whatever the margin is required for placing a normal order, that much margin you'll have to have while converting this to a delivery. So overall, a product says that you take 50x exposure and capitalize on market opportunities. It also says you have a auto square off option, that is in intraday it will get auto squared off. And lastly, it also gives you an option, if you feel the next day I'll get a better returns, I should carry it forward, then you have an option to carry it forward too. Okay, so by using the convert to delivery option, currently convert to delivery option is only in cash segment. Okay, so these are the benefits of trading in super multiple. Let's continue with what exactly is super multiple in option. So super multiple in option contracts is similar to that of super multiple in cash and futures. So as explained earlier, so the 1% gap of between a limit price and a stop loss, auto intraday square off. So this all features comes with super multiple in options as well. You also get a 50x exposure, but only for writing options, not for buying options. Okay, for buying you'll have to pay the required premium only. In case of writing, you'll get 50x exposure, and normally the margin required for selling is higher. Thus, super multiple gives you an option to just pay 2% of the contract and carry your position. Sorry, and trade in intraday with that position. Okay. Now we have currently made only it available in Nifty and Bank Nifty contracts. These are the major traded contracts in markets. So definitely you'll find a good liquidity here, and that is why the super multiple in option will be able to give you that much of exposure. Next is select option contracts. In Nifty and Bank Nifty also, you will not find all contracts to be allowed. Basically, the some at the money, some out of the money. This is purely basis on the risk parameters. So at the money, some out of the money, some in the money in Nifty and Bank Nifty for current week and current month expiry will be available for option contracts. Now, after understanding the product, that how the product works, what exactly the product is, what are the benefits of product, then what super multiple option is. The another question which might come into your mind is, what support do you get from Kotak Securities? So here is some of the support which we provide to the clients. First one is, you can trade in super multiple on all the platforms. Okay, so it is available on website, it is available on our mobile app, it is available on TST and so. Also, sometimes it might happen you might have an internet connectivity issue, and because of which you are unable to use the online platforms. that time you can call your dedicated dealer or advisor and you can get your orders placed through them. Okay, so this is the major support which you get from Kotak Securities, where we have tried to give everything online and also a support to you for offline, that is by calling your dealer or advisor and get the orders placed for your super multiple trades. Another is intraday results recommendations. So many a times it happens, like those who are already in markets from so many years would have the research recommend, would understand the technical levels and take a bet on their own. Okay, and some novice traders would like to get some recommendations. So we do provide recommendations on intraday, which is available both on our mobile app as well as website. Even in the Keat Pro TST, we have tried to put everything in all the platforms. So you will be able to see a research column after logging to your website. Under that, there will be 3 tabs: fundamental, derivatives, and technical. So in technical part, you will be able to see all the intraday trades, which will be for cash segment. While in case of derivatives, you will be able to see all the intraday trades for futures and options. Okay, so this support you will get from Kotak Securities. So based on that, you can place your orders. So we do mention the stop loss and target both in case of intraday, and accordingly you can take your positions. Now you can, this one more doubt which might have come to you is how to understand that which are the stocks or contracts are open for super multiple. I mean, which stocks and contracts are available or allowed for trading in super multiple. Again, what we have done is, on our major of our platforms, we have created predefined watch lists for super multiple. So equity, derivatives, and super multiple options. So these are the 3 different types of predefined super multiple watch lists which you will find on the website or app or on our any other trading platforms. And from there you can select the contract and or a script, and you can just click on buy, and from there you will be able to place a trade easily. Okay, now I have been talking about the 50x exposure during this presentation. So there are some stocks where you get some lower multiples also, like 33x or 25x. You can go on our website, post login reports. You will be able to see margin required. Under that, there will be a tab of super multiple. So if you click on that, you will be able to see which stock you will get how much of exposure, and accordingly you can place your trades. Of course, that again depends on the stop loss which you place. If the stop loss is more away from your leg 1 order, then your exposure will go on decreasing. Okay, so this is what we have mentioned on our website. You can definitely log in the website and you can check. We have also posted it on the current slide. You all can see the path and accordingly look at the multiples. So what we have done is we have tried to show you one video which will help you to understand how to place an order when it comes to super multiple on KST mobile app. Okay, so though we have just given a path here, okay, we will also look at the video. So first, let's see the steps. So first step is just log into your mobile app. You will come to the dashboard automatically once you are logged in. You'll find 4 icons below, out of which one is of watch list. Just click on it. As you click on the watch list, you will be able to choose the stock or a contract from the predefined watch list. So there are equity super multiple, derivative super multiple, and super multiple option. Okay, you will find the list of stocks which are there in that watch list. You can select any of them based on your uh, bet, or any technical levels you understand, then or based on the calls which intraday which has been generated by the Kotak Securities, and just click on buy or sell slide button. Enter the required details, that is you will be asked to place a limit price or quantity, or even you have an option to put a market as well. So market, and then you have to select super multiple as an order type. Enter the stop loss. As you click on super multiple order type, automatically stop loss trigger price field will be opened automatically, and you will be able to put figures there. So you can enter 1% below the market price or the limit price during that time. And from there, you just have to click on confirm, just slide the button to confirm, and your order will get placed. So I'm just switching to the video right now. Give me a moment. So I'll just make you go through the journey. Okay. To start with, I've already logged into the website on the mobile app, and this is how the journey starts. So I'm currently on the dashboard. From dashboard, I clicked on watch list. Now, once I clicked on watch list, I saw basically there are so many predefined watch lists, out of which I've selected equity super multiple. After that, I'm scrolling down on the randomly. I have selected the stock. So this trade is just for a representation purpose. There is no recommendation from our side for any particular stock. After selecting this stock, just I've slide the button to buy. Then it has asked me to put a price. So I've put in a price there, then quantity. So as I want you to see the trade is also happening, and this is taken during market hours. So I have clicked on market order, just clicked on super multiple, and see I can place a super multiple stop loss price, which got auto populated once the super multiple was ticked. So that has to be 1% below. So what I've done is I've just entered 42 as a number. 43.1 is what the market price is. And then I just slide the button to confirm. As I confirm, you'll be able to see the screen with a confirmation screen. Again, I click on confirm. I slide the button on confirm, and see my order has got placed. So it says your order has been placed successfully. Now, there are three icons below: order status, dashboard, and sell from existing. So I just clicked on order status. As I did that, meanwhile, I got an SMS also from Kotak Securities that your Bank of Baroda one quantity at so and so rupees has been bought in super multiple. And yes, so I can see my first leg buy trade status as trade, price as 43.15, and you can see the sell order, which is showing a status as SLO, which is stop loss order. The price, now you will be able to see the stop loss trigger price once I click on that card of sell. So as I click on it, I can see the trigger price which I placed at 42. Plus, I also have an option to modify or cancel it in case if I wish to. Okay, so that is how the order in KST has been placed. You can also see one more notification has come, that is for super multiple square stop loss order. Or and it says that open position in super multiple order has been placed. Request you to square it off before 20 minutes, or otherwise it will get auto squared off. Okay. So yeah, so majorly we have tried to cover that what exactly the product is and what are the benefits of trading in this product. Plus, we have also shown you how to place a trade in mobile app. Okay. Yeah. So this is what the presentation was. We can start with the Q&A session. Okay. Now, yes. So give me a moment. I'll just see how what all questions have already been raised by the participants, and accordingly we can go one by one.
While you're checking the questions, Mayank, I would definitely like to thank you for such an insightful session. I am sure that the participants are going to immensely, benefit from this.
Thank you very much, Amrita.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. We are collating the questions.
I would just like to emphasize on the fact to all the participants that while Mayank will be answering many of your questions today, you can also visit our website in the Q&A section, where our team goes ahead and tries to answer the most relevant and the most frequently asked questions. So that is also a way for you to get your queries answered and addressed.
Yeah, thanks, Amrita. We have jotted down some 6-7 odd questions which are frequently or commonly asked by the participants. Okay, so the first question which has come to us is, which exchange can I place super multiple order? So we are allowing to place currently only in NSE exchange. So all your super multiple order will go only into NSE exchange. Okay. So next question is, what is the criteria to place stop loss trigger price? So this is based on the risk parameter where we have kept minimum 1% as an option to place a trigger price away from the limit price, and this will also help you for avoiding the self trade, as if it is nearby, then it might happen a small movement will be able your position might get squared off immediately. So keeping everything in mind, we have kept this criteria of 1%. Next question is, how can I square off my super multiple position before the auto square off time? So let me tell you all, there are two ways you can square off your super multiple positions. One way is to put a square off order at a limit or a market price based on your comfort, and otherwise what you can do is you can just extend your stop loss to the current market price, and that will also lead to your squaring of the position. So there are two ways you can square off your position, and which will help you to come out of your position. Yes. Next. can I modify a square of order as market, which earlier placed at a limit price? Okay. So right now, you know, you do not have an option to modify a square of order as market, which you have already placed at limit price, but you can still place a market order by canceling the current limit order. So example, the stock is trading as the previous example, 100 rupees, you have, your order has got executed, 99 is the stop loss, and 102 is the limit price you have already placed. Now stock is trading at 101.50 and you're ready to exit at this point of time. So you can cancel the 102 rupees order and you can place a market order at 101.5. I mean, you can just click on market, while you just have to go to open positions, click on your super multiple position, and you will get an option of square off. Just use a market option and your order will get executed there itself. So that is how you can place an order at square off order at market as well. Can I square off my super multiple position by placing a normal square off order? No, you cannot. You cannot place a normal order for your stop loss, for your squaring of your super multiple position. So this is like, you have to use order type as square, as super multiple only for squaring it off. Okay, and that is how the system understand that your open position in super multiple is there, and it will square off your position. So you can simply go to today's or open position. From there you can do the squaring off. Okay. Can I place super multiple order after 3:10 p.m.? No, you cannot place super multiple order after 3:10 p.m. That is obvious, because the auto square of time is already gone, and you will not be able to further trade in super multiple for the day. For you can then come next day and you can trade with us. Next trading day, you can come and you can trade in super multiple. Some questions are: index futures eligible for this trade? Yes, index future is available. You can visit our website, post login, reports, margin required. You will be able to see the Nifty and Bank Nifty futures are also there, is also there in this product, and you will be able to trade in super multiple for this product. So some question I have received is registration required for this product? So no, there is no registration required. If your cash and F&O segments are active, you will be able to place your super multiple orders at with no registration. So directly you can go and you can place an order. How many minimum investment required? So minimum investments which is required is as that much of a stop loss. So even so, the trade which I placed today of Bank of Baroda, the minimum investment is only 2 rupees. So just for an info, that is only one quantity. So there is nothing like minimum investment. It is how much you want to trade. Just divide that by 50, and that much you will be required in case the exposure allowed in that stock is up to 50. Okay. How risky is super multiple? Yes, super multiple is risky in nature as it is an intraday trade and it has a high exposure. So you can place your stop loss strictly up to you're looking at, and definitely stick your losses. Okay, I can see some of them have just liked this presentation. Thank you for your greetings and wishes. Okay. Okay, give me a moment. I'm still searching if there is any question which is pending for the day. Yeah. So we have tried to answer major of your questions. Thank you all of you for coming and participating in this call. I hope we have tried to explain you the product and answered major of your queries and doubts. So yes, we may do such sessions for different products as well, and we all hope to see all of you there as well. Thank you once again. Stay safe.
Thank you so much, Mayank, for this session. I am sure that all the participants who have, joined this webinar today must have got insightful information. This will help them to, carry on with the process of trading that they are into. And thank you so much, all the participants, for coming and taking out time for joining us today. Have a nice weekend and have a good day. Thank you so much.